I've got so many questions about Cardata Intelligence, and I figured why not just go ask the man who helped design it himself.
Hey Shane,
Hey Zach.
how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. I've heard so much about Cardata Intelligence. I was wondering if I could pick your brain for a few minutes.
Oh, of course.
Okay, tell me about the anomaly detection.
Yeah, gladly. So Cardata Intelligence allows you to easily see if there's a change in the data, something unexpected that you might need to be aware of. So for example, here with new drivers, there's a little red icon here that says, hey, there's a different value than we'd normally expect. And you can see that with all of these visualizations and charts here. You can see a spike here as well to see that the average business mileage is spiked higher than anticipated as well. With the spike that happened here, we can right click and choose drill down and choose one of these items here. For example, we will choose driver division name to see where this is coming from, the spike. For here, it's Cardata East. So we can kind of repeat that process and drill down again. And now, for example, I'm going to choose driver name and say, okay, within Cardata East, who's doing this? And it tells us right away that Prince is the one that is providing that anomaly.
What's the buzz about Otto? What's the deal with the AI system?
Yeah, great question. We have identified that Prince is the one that's a little bit higher than usual, but let's dig in a little bit deeper. So we can go into this thing called Otto, which, as you mentioned, is an AI interface into the data. So here you can ask it any question. So we're going to say, hey, focus on Prince Mwenga and show me a trend over the last 6 full months. And we want it to be a line chart. And boom, it's going to show us the results. And so it makes it so easy for anyone, even if you're not a reporting expert, to kind of see what's happening. And so here you can see that it's presented us the data. And for me as an admin with Cardata vehicle reimbursements, I wanted to see if, was this just a one-time anomaly or is this kind of a pattern? And it shows us very quickly like, oh, this anomaly was in March, but the other months look fine. And so maybe it was a fat finger, maybe add an extra zero instead of just being $3,000, stuff that would take us a lot longer to find out through just normal methods, but this makes it so easy.
Now, can you talk to me about all this custom report hype? What's the power play there?
So we also have the ability to edit these reports. And so, for example, I'm just going to click edit right here, and it gives an interface where you can add columns, remove columns, and change different variables. For example, I'm going to add personal mileage into the mix and refresh the data. And then you can see the average business mileage compared to the personal mileage in this nice, easy chart. You can switch and toggle between the table view and a visual view. You can change the visualizations to be, a column, stacked, pie chart, like really anything you can imagine.
It's like my data, my way.
Yeah, exactly.
These custom alerts, what's that's all about?
For example, let's say we want to be alerted when the average monthly reimbursed mileage exceeds a certain threshold. That is quite easy to do in the system. So I'm going to click Create Alert and choose this value here. Values of an attribute crosses a set limit. Once I've selected that, click Next, and then you choose what things you're going to be looking for. In this case, it's going to be a driver name, because I want to look at this for the actual individual that is driving. And then the threshold limit, here I can choose any amount. I'm going to switch that to 25%. And then you can also change the threshold conditions. How often do you want to look at this data for these anomalies? And so in this example, I'm going to choose weekly. And that's an easy way for us to have this data brought to us proactively without us even needing to go into the system.
Why is this a game changer for finance and HR leaders?
Yeah, for a few reasons. One is it makes the data so accessible. There's so many examples of people that just haven't been able to learn what they need to and make those adjustments because they haven't been able to get to the data. This makes it so easy for anyone, even if you're not a report guru. Again, using the natural language search, it makes it easy just using plain English to get to what you need to know. And it proactively gives you your results. And so you can go about doing your normal job and we will alert you if there's something you need to be aware of.
And how does this help a company audit-proof their vehicle program?
Yeah, great question. Maybe first, it's very clean. The documented data trail, just everything is exportable. So all the data is there, and you can put it in whatever format you need through those exports. Two, the custom alerts. That those catch the non-compliance data before it snowballs, before it becomes a problem, which is really what you want. And third, using Otto, it can surface exactly what the auditors or the compliance folks are looking for instantly in real time.
Thanks so much for your time, Shane.
Oh, my pleasure.
I appreciate it.